like pulling on her door handle. I know you have money, open your door. Hey guys, so it is Friday night. I am home and I'm literally just watching TV and getting ready to put together this chair that I purchased off of Amazon. So I thought I would just come and chit chat with y'all while I do this. So this chair I purchased on Amazon Prime Day. So it's like this tan color. They said it was leather. I'm not really sure it's leather. That's what they said, but we'll see. You guys will see with me. I call it a drafting chair, but I had to get a taller chair because, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but my desk back here for work is a standing desk, and those standing desks are just a little bit taller than a regular traditional desk. So this chair that I have here is too low. It's so uncomfortable because of the height. It's too low. So I decided to get this one. It was a reasonable price because of Prime, and that's the only reason I got it. I think it was $108. And if it is truly leather like they say, then it was definitely worth it. So what are you guys doing on Friday night? I wonder if this is real leather. We'll see. It actually looks like pretty good quality. This is the back. Let me see if I can get it out. I probably should have taken out one of the other pieces, but it's like a tan color. This is the back. It's really good quality. It has this mesh on the side, which I think is interesting. And they say it's leather. And I'm trying to see if it smells like leather. I don't know. I don't know if it smells. It kind of smells like leather. But is it really leather? I don't know. Here it is. I'm gonna leave it in the bag until I get the instructions out and figure out what I'm actually doing, because I don't even have any tools yet, you guys. I need to get my tools. But you guys, I also wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. Did you hear about this incident where a McDonald's employee was stabbed to death by the coworker, the manager of the McDonald's? I think this was, I don't know, I have to look and see where this happened, but I want to say Virginia or Michigan, somewhere. I'll look. She did this McDonald's for 15 years, 35 years old. She has, I think, 5 or 6 kids. She was the manager there, and then there was this one of the employees that worked there, 26-year-old woman. Her name is Afeni Muhammad. I think it's Afeni or Afeni, something like that, Muhammad. She's 26. She ended up stabbing this woman. She posted all of these social media videos about what she was going through, supposedly with the manager at the restaurant, saying that she was bullying her and all this kind of stuff, and basically explaining kind of what was going on. But you guys, I watched that video, one of the videos or a couple of the videos, I guess. And this lady, she's 26. I would call her like a young lady. She a girl, really. She's like a child. She obviously has mental issues. But you guys, why did I read an article that says this woman literally, this is not her first offense, habitual offender. She's previously stabbed someone, and that person, I don't think died, but she stabbed that person, received 4 years in prison, but ended up doing 1 year, I think. Let me look up this article and tell you guys. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Hold on. I just couldn't believe it. When I saw this, I'm like, okay, so she's a repeat offender. And so this happened in East Point. So, and she, like I said, posted videos on social media about her issues with the manager sending her home too many times and all this kind of nonsense. She charged with M and carrying a dangerous weapon with unlawful intent and being a habitual offender, second notice. She faces up to life in prison, 5 years for carrying the dangerous weapon with unlawful intent. But this is the part that I wanted to get to with this article. She was convicted of stabbing another person in a similar case in Virginia. That record shows that she pleaded guilty in March of 2022 to a charge of unlawful injury or stab wound cut without malicious intent. She received a suspended sentence of 4 years in prison and instead served 1 year of probation, according to the court records. That right there is crazy to me. She walked into this McDonald's with a mask on. And the thing that stopped her was someone coming through the drive-thru and saw what happened, and like pretty much let off rounds with his pew pew to kind of startle her or to get her to stop what was doing. She decided to run at that time, and then people, I think, started chasing after her. Police were called and all of this kind of stuff. You guys, she clearly has mental issues, but this was the thing that came to my mind. Does she really have mental issues? If you have, first of all, this isn't your second time doing something like this. You ran when you were caught doing what you were doing. And then I'm like, why was she even allowed to work? Like, I know some people may not like what I'm about to say, but I really have an issue with, it's almost like people just ignoring the reality, like ignoring what actually is. And I don't understand why she needed a job. I get she's 26, but she should be like, I know she needs some way to earn a living or something, but I just don't really know. I'm torn about what should actually be going on in those circumstances. This girl was 26 years old. I feel like she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She literally was convicted of doing this before. She pled guilty to doing it before. So now you've gone so far as to do it. If someone like this has mental issues, I just don't think that they should be allowed to work. I feel like something else needs to happen. So then I'm like, what about insane asylums or mental facilities, mental hospitals where people are housed or kept there pretty much regardless of whether they think they should be there or not, if they've been found to have mental issues. What do you guys think about that? Put it on the comments what your thoughts are on it. We do definitely have a mental health crisis in the United States, and the question I have for myself, I'm always like, why? What is literally going on in the world? I think a lot of it has to do with narcotics or drugs. People basically being exposed to certain things or taking certain drugs without any, you don't know how these drugs affect your body. But I just was shocked to find out that this was not her first offense, and she was literally on social media basically trying to assert that there was a reason why she was not going to allow this lady to do what she, to keep sending her home. The lady probably was sending her home because she knew she was being out of line, and she probably was just trying to help her by like saying, hey, go home, cool off or whatever. It was heartbreaking to see that this lady, this 26-year-old took this 35-year-old's life. The 35-year-old has 6 girls, I think it is. 6 girls who now don't have a mom and their father is incarcerated. So now they are what? A product of a home with no parents that are able to help them and care for them. Now they're going to be a burden to family members. Not saying that they're a burden, but it's a financial, it's just an obligation that the family will now have to take on. And this woman, this to me, I feel like it was preventable. How do you serve 1 year of probation for stabbing someone after getting a 4-year sentence? And I'm pretty sure someone did some sort of mental health evaluations on her prior to now. If they didn't, that's questionable too. I don't know what the government, what the court systems, I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what they're going through. I don't understand why this lady would be allowed to, how could she have done it again? And we've seen it so many times where offenders are going to court and they're being charged with certain things, serious crimes, and then they go to court, they're given some little whack stupid sentence that they end up they don't even really serve the time for it, and then they end up doing probation or something. So now in this case, this is another instance where it probably could have been avoided, where this woman lost her life. I mean, it's kind of hard. If you listen to the girl talking, she definitely sounds like something is wrong with her. But then I wonder, where's her family? Did they not realize something was wrong with her? That's another thing. I really feel like a lot of people just try to avoid labels, avoid pretty much the obvious. When you know that something is not right with a child or whatever, it's very sensitive and it's difficult. I'm a parent. I know it would be difficult if I had to make a decision about labeling my kid or my child as having some sort of mental issue. But if you don't, this is what happens. You run the risk of your child doing something. Now she's like, what's gonna happen? Literally, what is gonna happen? I'm literally sitting here looking for instructions, you guys. I feel like this thing didn't come with instructions, and that's blowing me. Has everything but instructions on how to put this thing together. And I hope this isn't like with, sometimes Amazon will give you something and you have to go online and look up instructions, and I feel like that's what this is. Let me look. Let me see. Or maybe they're like, girl, what kind of instructions do you need? I don't even see, oh, here, product support. Get product support. So now I gotta go to Amazon's product support and ask them for the instructions. They'll probably send them to me. I just need instructions. I feel like this is gonna take me a very long time because I don't know what I'm doing. I can't believe they sent this to me without instructions. You know how you are all excited to do something, or you not excited, but you have the momentum to do it, and then the momentum is slowly leaving because I don't have instructions. And then I don't even have paper instructions. That's annoying too. Maybe I'm overlooking it. Maybe I'm overlooking the instructions. They give you all of this. But I don't see any instructions. Oh, I found the instructions. Let me tell this lady. I don't even know how to get back to her. I found the instructions. These people are probably like, girl, you big dummy. Oops, I have them. Sorry. The people at Amazon are probably, look at this fool. How she's gonna put this chair together talking about she don't have any instructions. Y'all saw that, right? Assembly instructions. Reading is fundamental. Paying attention is fundamental. So yeah, y'all, I just couldn't get over that girl. Like she literally went on social media. So then I'm like, is she really crazy? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Maybe I watched somebody's commentary who said you could tell she's has mental issues. I agree, but she could be undiagnosed. Like she could totally be undiagnosed with mental issues. Although I can't imagine her going through a trial in 2022. That was literally like 3 or 4 years ago or whatever it is. And no one caught on that, hey, she may need some help. Like something's not right. I can't imagine that, but I guess it can happen. So, I'm looking at these instructions and I don't think I need anything except for the tools that they give you. And I always love that. I love when they give you everything you need and you don't have to have a screwdriver or a drill or anything like that. They literally give you this. Hopefully y'all can see, you probably can. They literally give you guys know what they give you. They give you that little stupid tool that you can use for everything, and I love it. So this should be pretty easy. I'm gonna put this chair together, and yeah.
I'm literally gonna be over here looking crazy, but I'm gonna do it. All right, so it says take out the split base 2 E1. I have no clue what that is. I think the split base 2. Maybe it's this. Does anybody watch The Oval? I watched season 1 of it, and now I'm trying to watch season 2. But I can't do that while trying to put this together. I can barely talk to y'all and do this. That's a shame. I can barely. What else is going on in the world, y'all?
Tyler Perry and is his name Braxton Wells? Not to mention the other thing, but Braxton Wells is a little bit crazy. I don't think that's another one. I don't think he's accusing Tyler Perry, is he? Or is he accusing someone that works at the studio of doing something out of line? Either way, it's still linked to Tyler Perry. And that's a little crazy. But he also sounds like he's out of his mind too. Like he sounds like he may not be altogether there. Not saying it didn't happen to him, but he sounds like he's a little unstable. So I think I saw someone say suggesting like probably PTSD or something, because he just, sorry y'all, this is a lot of shrink wrap. He was just flying off the handle in one of those videos or something I was looking at. But he definitely is another one. There's so much going on in the world today. I just don't even understand it. I'm somebody who loves to watch like news and all the crap that's going on, but then it becomes overwhelming. And I have an opinion about everything, and then I want to share my opinion on here, and then I'm like, should I share my opinion? I don't know. I don't even know. All right, so here's this thing. The base and the central base. So then now I just have to take that wrench and attach the legs. Putting it upside down and attach the legs. And here are the legs. This is a heavy chair. Here are the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. This is a heavy chair. But this chair, I'm telling you, this chair that I'm sitting on now gets on my nerves, because it, just like all the chairs that you can adjust, it literally shrinks down when I sit down. That's probably because I'm too fat and I'm losing a little bit more weight. But the chair says it can hold somebody who's, 300 pounds. I'm not 300 pounds. I'm not even close. So I don't know why. It always does that, and it's very annoying. I think they said it's someone told me, I think it's like the suspension or something that goes bad in these chairs. Like, that's common. I don't have time to be dealing with that. These chairs are not, like, they're not made super great. Like, they're not super durable, I guess. What else is going on in the world? Did you guys do any shopping for Prime Day? You know what else I bought? I bought a steamer it's a, what do you call it? A pressure, like a canister, pressurized steamer, so that I could steam my tile. The grout on my tile, it drives me bananas. I need to steam it so that so I can clean it, basically. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to do that, so I ordered that. It was reasonable, pretty affordable. And you can use it for cleaning other things. They swear you don't have to use any chemicals when you're using steam to clean stuff. That's not going to be me. I'll probably still use chemicals. But I'm curious to see how that works, because it's cheaper to buy one than to actually rent one from like Home Depot. You can rent one from Home Depot to do your own tile and grout, but it's cheaper to just buy it. The Home Depot one is like for 4 hours is $75 or something like that, and you're definitely going to need more than 4 hours to do it, so that doesn't make any sense. And I also went on there and they didn't even have it. It's probably, somebody's probably using it for their business, because I think people do that. People rent stuff from Home Depot and then they use it every day for their business. I do not want this metal thing to fall on the floor. This is just so. They said this chair can only hold 250 pounds. Y'all, I'm not close to there, but still. That's not enough. I figured 300. I thought it said 300 online. That's why I got it. This will probably be slipping down just like the other one. I'll be here all day. This thing is already 20 minutes in and I've done nothing but talk to you guys about that case, because that case was just kind of shocking to me, for real. No, listen. Let me tell y'all about this story. I saw this in the news and I was like, this is what community is about. This is how people should be in all situations. This is what it used to be back in the day, and I wonder if it's still like that right now. So oops, that was remote. Let me tell you about the story. So where I live, I was looking at the news and there's this story. Let me find it real quick. It says Good Samaritan details takedown of suspect in a SA of 11-year-old girl. The victim's father issues a statement. I didn't see the statement of the father, but I'll take a look at it. So this 11-year-old girl was at summer camp, and she was at a park in her neighborhood or wherever. She ended up going to the restroom at the park, and some disgusting idiot came up to her and was like, oh, can you get some toilet paper, because there's no toilet paper in the men's bathroom. She went in to go get the toilet paper for this guy, and he pushes her in there, hits her, and SAs her in the bathroom. 11 years old, and she's screaming. People hear. Someone goes in there and screams like, hey, come help, this guy is doing this to her. A Good Samaritan, I think this guy is in his 20s, said he heard it, and he heard all of the commotion. And I'm just going to read what he says. He says, I see commotion on my way to the bathroom and I hear a lady scream, stop this guy. He just R'd this girl. We lock eyes. I chase him across the street, said the guy. In mere seconds, he was joined by other members of the community in taking down this guy. His last name is Johnson. And then another guy on an electric scooter came up and he asked which way he was going. He saw the guy and trapped him in the backyard of somebody's house until the police came. That's what's supposed to happen. Now, listen. People are so scared to make decisions now because they don't want to be wrongly accused of anything or get in the way. But this guy, he's a young guy. He looks like he's in his 20s. Thank God he was there and did what he did, because this guy could have gotten away and nobody would have ever known. And good thing she screamed to get attention. Some people are so afraid they don't know what to do. It's literally disgusting that he even did that. Like a total idiot. Just totally disgusting. And I'm so glad that that guy was there and was brave enough to get involved. Isn't that, I mean, that's what used to happen, right? You used to, community was everyone's responsibility, not just, everybody didn't just walk around acting like they didn't see what was going on. She's 11 years old, just a kid. Now, the next question is, she was at a summer camp. Where was the summer camp staff? What were they doing? Because they should be all eyes on the surroundings, constantly monitoring what's going on. It's crazy that kids can't even go to the park. You can't even go to the park with your kids. And the reason is, I know this is probably an unpopular whatever, and people may feel like I'm being insensitive. My family thinks I'm being insensitive when I do this. But the reason people can't just enjoy themselves, they can't go to a park, they've got to always be on edge, is because the homeless population is out of control. The homeless population is generally people who find themselves either having been on some sort of drugs or are on drugs as a result of being homeless. And they are out of their freaking minds, and they do things that they should not be doing. It's like they're homeless, so they pretty much infringe on everybody with their craziness. And I know that may sound insensitive, and I don't mean to be, but it's a problem that has to be addressed. I was driving in my neighborhood, like on one of the main roads, and I was at a stop sign, and there was these homeless people out there, of course, asking for money and all of this kind of stuff. And literally, this guy is holding a sign, but he's talking, asking people for money and all this kind of stuff. People are, as usual, most people ignore, but most people were also ignoring him because he was belligerent and obnoxious. He literally walked up to this older, like pulling on her door handle. I know you have money, open your door. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, where it's like total, just something has to be done. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I feel like something has to be done, because you can't even enjoy your life. Like, you can't even enjoy yourself if you're constantly having to deal with nonsense like that. Like, you can't let your kids go walking in the neighborhoods. Even in my neighborhood, it's back, like off of major roads. It's a community. It's a neighborhood full of homes, and we're kind of deep into the community. But I see all kinds of random people walking from one major street to the next, but you have to walk through our neighborhood, not my street, but the neighborhood, to get to the major roads. Randoms. One dude was walking through here. He had on an orange jumpsuit, looked like he was either just released from a mental hospital or jail. And I'm thinking to myself, my kids are older, so I don't have to worry about it so much. But you can't even let your kids play outside in peace. I mean, you can do it, but you're going to be worried. You're going to be literally pretty much looking and lurking and trying to figure out what's going on. It shouldn't be that way. It really should not be that way. It shouldn't be that way, that you can't even enjoy the community that you live in because the homeless problem is out of control. But what do you do? That's the real question. What do you do? And then where I am, I know that they're literally intentionally dropping homeless people off in certain areas, certain parts of where I live. In the city that I'm in, and in the area that I'm in, it's like east versus west. So they are literally, west is more family, it's not suburban now, but it's more family. And I know that they're dropping people off over here and removing them from east, because east is the beach. East is where it's more expensive. East is where you have high rises and condos and nice, restaurants and the beach. And those people don't want the homeless population over there by them. So they are literally moving homeless people all over the city to various places to try to keep them from, overpopulating those wealthy areas where you have $1 million homes or whatever. I think that's horrible. I don't want them over here, and I ain't trying to be funny. Somebody can judge me for it, but I don't want them over here. And I feel like if you feel like they're a problem where you are, then they're going to be a problem somewhere else, and you need to figure out a solution. The question is, what is the solution, y'all? You should not be it is, to me, the biggest thing is you should not have to be afraid to be in your own neighborhood. And you should not be afraid that your children can't be in their own neighborhood, especially when it's not a bad neighborhood. Like, it's not an impoverished neighborhood. My property taxes are high as heck. It's not a bad neighborhood. It's really crazy. I just think there's so many things going on that we have to think about. Like, that situation with the girl, she's at camp. So I can imagine my kids did camp when they were that age, 11, 10, 12. During the summer, you take them to aftercare or something like that, and they do a camp, or they have the city-provided, city-sponsored camps that the kids can go to. That's probably what she was participating in. And a lot of those camps sometimes have, it's usually like sometimes teenagers, young people like in their 20s that are the camp counselors, and they're probably not as diligent as they should with watching the kids. And that's crazy. That's totally crazy that she just went to the bathroom. But she shouldn't have listened to that dude either. Why? Like, he asked her to go get toilet paper. I would have kept walking, or I'd have started screaming. That's what they should have taught her. Start screaming. If anybody talks to you that's not supposed to, start screaming. That's crazy. And whatever happened to the buddy system, she shouldn't have even been by herself to go to the restroom. They should have a buddy system. The kids should not be going to the restroom by themselves, especially at 11, and especially at a park where it's hard to monitor everywhere. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. I've been talking for 33 minutes and I have nothing done on this chair. Nothing. I mean, this is hilarious. I'm gonna be here for a while. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is speed this up for you guys. But I'm gonna be sitting here trying to get this chair done while I shut my mouth and you guys can watch. I might have the little pocket thing, the DJI pocket. I love this little thing. It is so cute. I'm talking about the aesthetics of the thing. That's so stupid. But it's so cute, and it is definitely easy to conceal when you're uncomfortable about recording. But it's very cute, and the quality is amazing. The quality is really amazing. I'm probably gonna, I need to pay attention so I don't strip these. I'm over here trying to like play Bridget the Builder because I'm bored. I figured I would do this instead of going to the casino because that's what I would normally do on a Friday night. Does anybody go to the casino? If I'm bored, I will go to the casino, but I'm trying to save money. Like, that's really what my goal is, to save money. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to insert the casters to the bottom. So I should have just picked this up. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna try to hurry up and get this done because I should not be on this all night. I'm to the gym today. I need to definitely work on my strength, y'all. I'm so behind. I'm actually old. I'm season 2. I gotta go back and figure out. I can't remember why. Alright, so I've done that. Now I need to turn over and put this type screws into the air rod type screws. Okay. Awesome. It's and literally, I just have to go. Alright, so now I just need to do the armrest. This is moving fast. I'm kind of one armrest, and here's another left and right. Okay. I don't think there's any more parts after this. The 2 armrests and then in the back. So now I need to figure out what I'm saying is left and right. So I'm facing. This is the right. This is the left. This is the right. So see, wrong. This is the front. Totally wrong. I would have a jacked up thing. This is the left, and this is the right. And this is right now. Right. Right. So I do 2 here. Alright, so now I need this. This is a pretty good little thing. I can do a couple of this extra quality. extra tools. I guess this is so guys, I'm literally looking for a car. No, I have a car right now. It's not my transportation. I have a transportation, but I want a new car. And I literally have been looking at cars. I've never had a brand new car, and that was one of my things that I wanted to get a brand new car like, off the lot. And I know all of the like, I'm pretty financially responsible. I know all of the like, oh, you shouldn't be buying a brand new car. They depreciate, they're depreciating thing. And I said they depreciate. Like I still depreciate asset, but I know all that stuff. But I still just wanted a new car. In my 40s, I never had a brand new car before, so I was like, why not? Why would I get one if I can't? And I have no idea which one to get. It's the funniest thing. I've been looking at the Genesis, the GD70. Really nice car. Everybody raves about them. They look great. But I'm like, I feel like I was wrong. I guess I don't. No. Everybody raves about them. Obviously, this is not everybody raves about the GD70s. They look nice. They are definitely very high tech. But that's the thing, guys, that kind of throws me for a loop because it's all fine and well that they're super high tech. But what happens when you are out of warranty and all those things start having issues, which naturally they will. Who's gonna fix all that? And does anybody know how to fix it? I guess I have to go to a Genesis dealership probably. But then my next thought was, isn't that the same for? Isn't that the same thing for other cars? I'm also looking at it. I mean, I'm much more popular car, right? They're not new to the car industry. Genesis is still considered new, but it's still there, whatever. I'm not excited about nothing more because I'm honestly scared about my mind. That's wrong. Plus, I don't need to just come to the back one. But long story short, I know what to do. I'm still trying to consider what type of car I should get. Bottom line. And the question I have myself is, do I really want a brand new car? You now can get, I still get 25s, 24s that are literally brand new, but they also are cheaper because they're outgoing model. People are starting out with some car makers are starting to make 26s basically. So I'm literally like, what should I do? And I'm still trying to get something, I want something I want. I'm still just not trying to get it right. If you look at car prices now, y'all, can someone please tell me what is the like cars are literally, I don't even think you can find an SUV in any class less than $30,000. I would find any class less than $30,000. I'm going to say, even though even whatever it is still going to be like pricey when it's all said and done. So I'm still trying to be smart about still trying to get my one. Listen, I'm literally $45. $45 on every car. I had a newer used car, but never a brand new car that comes off the lot like in 5 hours or something like that, 10 miles. Never. And I was telling myself, I'm like, you work all these years since I was 15 years old. Why can't I have a car that is brand new that I love? Why can't I? I work every day really hard. I have taken care of kids, I push off college, I have other children, I have to college. It's not about me. But I have. I'm just saying to myself, why not? You can't. I can't think of me, and I think I don't make it to be in a position to consider getting a car. And so I'm just kind of like, why shouldn't I? I don't know. I'm trying to give myself reasons why I shouldn't. That's all. I know what I'm doing. At first, I was sitting here like, what? How do I do this? But now I know. Y'all, I just put this on backwards. Didn't I? Oh, no. I'm over here. See what I'm saying? I was literally about to flip out and be like, oh, I just put this on backwards. And it's still, I feel like it's on. It's not. It's this way. Sorry, guys. I'm over here playing Bridget the Builder. And yeah, I need, for this part, I may need 2 hands, but no. I just have to do one side at a time. All right, so now I know what I need to do. I have to, there's these 2 huge screws and then there's 2 short screws. I only have 4 more screws left, you guys. And this will be done. Now let's see if I make it through this whole process without having to do anything. Redo something. Okay, so let me see. All right. There we go. I got one side in, I think. Okay. I'm gonna tighten one side up a little bit. I hope I'm not knocking you guys over. I'm gonna tighten one side up so that it doesn't fall apart. Basically, it already is kind of falling apart. There we go. Let's see if I can get this one in here a little bit. I think this is a pretty good quality chair. Hopefully. I hope I don't have no issue with this chair. Alright, so we're not having a screw. Turn away. I'm gonna tighten this thing. You guys can't see, sorry. I'm looking at the Genesis GV70 or the Audi Q5, the sportback version. I'm open to doing the outgoing 25 model if you know anything about Audi. They have an all new 25 model as well as an outgoing 25 model. I'm open to doing the older model 25, or the one that was put out at the beginning of the year. I'm having a hard time though. Having a hard time making a decision and having a hard time finding it because I don't want a white car. That's the one thing. I do not want a white car. White cars, that's just a no. You guys, so that's the hardest thing, is trying to find a car. They make, I hate how car manufacturers now, they make a bazillion white cars and a bazillion black cars, and all other colors are luxury. It's so annoying. So I just don't want a white car. I live in South Florida. A white car in South Florida, I feel like it's like the sun will destroy it, I think, but I could be wrong. I guess the sun would destroy any color. So yeah. Well, me. Y'all, I'm almost done. I can't believe I'm almost done. I think in that footrest, I need to bring it down some more. I instantly thought I had this thing, the footrest upside down. I was about to cry. Hold on. I think I did it right. But I'm gonna have to move it down some so it's more comfortable. Okay, y'all, I think it's done. It's literally done. All I have to do is put these caps on. Like covering these and these little holes. I'm gonna loosen this up so it comes down a little more. I think these are able to be moved. Yep, these move up. Y'all, I'm finished with my chair. You guys, this took me, it's taken me, I've been on for about an hour. It's taken me about an hour to do this. And I think that is darn good. The instructions were super easy to follow. It was not difficult at all. And right now I'm just tightening it up before I put these caps on because I hate when you have one of those, when you hear your chair squeaking. Take these off there. That'll be the last thing I need is to have the scissors cut the leather. Now y'all, I do not know if this is real leather. The Amazon said it was on the posting, but I don't know. It don't smell like real leather, so I don't know. But all I know is this one I have isn't real leather, so yeah. So yeah. The one I have now is not real leather. It literally has scrapes from bumping up against my desk. So it doesn't matter. But this was definitely easy to put together. I love keeping these. I have tons of them. But let me see something. I'm gonna look at the posting. So what else should I do on this Friday night, y'all? This is the one thing that I cannot stand. I cannot stand sitting home on the weekends. I work from home Monday through Friday. I hate sitting home on the weekends, but I also hate that where I live, you would think in South Florida there would be tons of things to do. I feel like there's not many things to do for people in my age group. You can go bowling, you can go to the beach, you can go to brunch, you can go to happy hour, you can do all those things, sure. but I don't know where any like grown folks clubs, I don't know where any of those spots are, and I would love to know. My daughter, who's 24, she lives in Texas, she's always getting on me. She's like, you need to check TikTok. I go on TikTok and everything is like over the top. Okay, so here, I'm gonna show you guys. So here this is the Amazon listing for this chair. They call it a drafting chair. It's a tall drafting chair because, you know, drafting tables are taller. But it says comfortable leather backrest and adjustable footrest ring. So I have to go further in. I think I asked the question if it was real leather. No, it's not. See how they lie? The first thing I did, if I would have paid attention, not that it even matters because I told you the one that I have now isn't real leather. You would never really like, it's whatever. I don't care. Not for something like this. It literally says, hold on. It literally says faux leather. If I would have paid attention, I didn't. And I also just added it to my cart again. Let me go ahead and delete that because we don't want any mistakes. It was 118. There was another one that was 108. Let me see if this one's real leather. Okay, so this one is 108, and the posting says the material is leather. However, I don't know if I trust it. It says premium leather, skin friendly and stylish. The standing desk chair is upholstered in high quality leather that is not only soft to touch but also gentle on your skin. So this one is actually $10 less than this one right here, and they're saying it's real leather. Why didn't I get this one, y'all? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't get it. It's literally almost the same chair, and the truth of the matter is, I don't even know if it's real leather. They say that, but it probably isn't. And like I said, I don't care. The one I have right now isn't real. And it's holding up okay, with the exception of the air thing, the air ring, which it goes up and down. It sinks down, and I hope this one doesn't do it, but currently this one is already taller, and I don't think I've put it as high as it can go. So that's one thing. Like, that one is already taller. This one right here is already taller, and it's probably not even in its elevated state, so I'm cool with that. Okay, that's it. It's done. I'm so surprised. Now let me test it out. Yeah, it's already so. Oh yeah, it's currently. Oh, this is much better, guys. This is already its regular height. This is as low as it goes. I love it. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with me while I put this chair together. Thank you for chit-chatting with me about all that's going on today in the world. I am about to finish watching The Oval and get me something to eat. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Bye.